and welcome to this special program of Square Enix Presents. Today we will be focusing on Hitman Sniper, the art of assassination. My name is Jen. I'm the brand manager at Square Enix Montreal, and I am with Ollie Sykes,
hello,
the creative director for Hitman Sniper, as well as Patrick Naud, the head of studio at Square Enix Montreal. Before we begin, don't forget to click the subscribe button. Post your questions and comments below, and listen to details for exclusive E3 offers through this program. And don't forget to spread the word as well. So we will also be giving out exclusive codes for Hitman Go on iOS. So shout out on Twitter, both to the Hitman handle as well as Square Enix Montreal Twitter accounts to get your questions selected so that you can win the codes. So, Patrick, before we begin, would you like to explain what the studio is about?
All right, so Square Enix Montreal is still a fairly new studio. Our mandate as a studio is to bring all the AAA brand from Square Enix West, and we're talking about Tomb Raider, Deus Ex, and obviously Hitman, to the mobile and tablet space. Our approach is obviously special. What we're doing is that we're crafting fresh, new, super high quality products designed specifically for the tablet. So we're not porting, we're not reskinning actual games. We actually have the ability, well, the opportunity of working with some of the coolest brands in gaming, and we need to treat them right. So obviously we started with the Hitman brand. Yeah, you guys probably know that we released Hitman Go a few weeks ago on Android, and last week on Android, a few weeks ago on iOS. And yeah, we're extremely proud of the critical success that we got out of this game, but this is actually what you should expect from any project from Square Enix Montreal. So our goal is to be genre-defining and set the benchmarks in any game we do. So anyway, if you guys haven't seen Hitman Go, here's the trailer. And I'm also proud to announce that new content is coming for Hitman Go. It'll be announced in the next few weeks, but look up for details on Hitman on the Hitman forums.
Excellent. So, all right, moving on to even more exciting stuff. For those who know, we have announced Hitman Sniper last week, right on time for E3. So we are here to show you, for those who haven't seen it, the teaser trailer for Hitman Sniper. So here we go. Awesome. So, Ollie, what exactly is Hitman Sniper?
Well, Hitman Sniper is a super accessible, very classy, gorgeous-looking the sniper game made directly for tablets, where you get to take on the mantle of Agent 47 and feel like the most professional, precise, and awesome assassin the world has ever seen.
But why exactly a sniper game?
Well, as Pat mentioned, we really like to try and bring new experiences to the brands that we have at Square Enix, and the sniping was like Hitman Go did the very kind of broad distillation of the Hitman experience onto tablets. We decided to take one part of Agent 47's repertoire and really just drilled down really deeply on it. So we've just taken the sniping part of his repertoire and gone nuts with it, really.
Cool. As a studio, how would you say you tackled this project?
Well, we got a lot of experience at Square Enix Montreal. There's a lot of great people there, a lot of different backgrounds, a lot of senior people that have been in the industry for a long time. But we really just want to get down and make games that we would want to play. We have a very kind of diverse creative process as well. We have incubation, we do crazy days where everyone kind of just explodes and follows a subject for a day. From that, we just basically wanted to take the Hitman franchise and distill it down to the basics.
And actually, we're pretty lucky that we could leverage the talent of the whole studio. So we had the whole studio dedicated for 1 full week at finding new concepts for Hitman on tablet and mobile. And the fun part is that we had the whole team pitching concepts. They all had 10 minutes at the end of the week. And we actually had the whole studio voting for what they were the most passionate about, what they wanted to work on. And actually, this is how Hitman Sniper and Hitman Go came to be. Yeah.
And I'm sure you're familiar with the whole bringing AAA games to the mobile sphere. So how did you get the teams to come up with creative and unique ideas to make this experience a thing of its own?
Well, we really wanted to make it very accessible. I mean, Agent 47's a great character, so bringing him to tablet, we're obviously catering for the fans, but we would like to bring a whole new audience to experience this guy. So it had to be very accessible, it had to be easy to play. You can actually play the entire game with just one hand. We've got some very simple controls. We're using all of the stuff that you would be familiar with using a tablet device. So we're using pinch to zoom. We're using taps in and out of scope. Very simple, cool tap to shoot mechanic as well. We've also got this nice tagging system which allows you to bookmark various characters around the scene and kind of snap to them. All of this and the kind of tactility of the reload, which hopefully you'll see in the demo that we're doing, are all part of getting you closer to the experience of like holding a sniper rifle and being Agent 47 in that situation.
Excellent. So what do you say we play the game now?
Let's do it. Okay.
Welcome to Montenegro, Agent 47. Glad to see you in position already. Your target this evening is Marcus Krug, an advertising billionaire who runs a lucrative sideline in people trafficking. Basha Romanovsky, an ex-high-class prostitute turned fashion model. She's here at Krug's behest and is a key facilitator behind his people trafficking activities. How they met is uncertain, but it's clear Krug thinks there's an emotional attachment. She is a highly talented manipulator and should be considered extremely dangerous. She's now a valid target, 47. Remove her at your discretion.
So that's just introduced the two targets that we have here at the moment. The basic gameplay revolves around how far you can kind of push the risk of taking out all of the surrounding guards and bodyguards that are in this specific situation before you take out.
Shot registered. Target down. Operation now active.
Thank you, Diana. Here you can see actually the tagging system. We've tagged this guy here, so you can see he just comes out through the side there. We can knock him into the pool. Hopefully.
An inventive approach, 47. Well done.
So let's just take that, and we get body disposal. So you're seeing all of the tropes here from the Hitman franchise. We've got body disposals, we've got accident kills. Here's Marcus Krug, he's walking through the mansion. And he actually, once you kill him, you end the contract, you bank all of the cash that you have, and you bank your points as well. But the kind of gameplay revolves around the tension of, like I say, how long you can push taking out all of these bad guys without being discovered. So here's a car alarm we just set off. You can see the blinking red light on the dashboard, I hope. And that allows you to lure characters into certain situations where you can actually get really creative about killing them. We've got this guy here leaning on there. There we go. And we get a double kill.
Excellent job, 47. Another set of assignments completed.
So there's a couple of other things going on here as well. You'll notice in the upper right-hand corner you have these high scores that are popping in and out. This is you beating your rivals. Your rivals are always the people that are directly above you on the leaderboard. And on the left here, I'm just going to pause the game. Here we have these missions. We have 150 of these missions in the game. And they're just all designed to illustrate the core mechanics of the game early on, but later on to really kind of push your skills, push the challenges that the player's going to face. So let's see what else we can do. We've also got these buildings on the outside here, which have some extraneous guards. Now, obviously these far away guards are quite difficult to shoot. So we have this power up in the middle here, which is supersonic bullets, which allows you to reduce all the lead time and get some kind of cool moving headshots, but it's, as you can see, it's an instantaneous shot. And also over on the left-hand side here, we have some other guys, which we can see if we turn on instinct. Oh, they're not quite there yet, but as you can see up here, all of the things that you can interact with, all of the bad guys and the guards around the building, they're all there with instinct. So let's just take this guy out here. Oh,
47, if your approach is too aggressive, you risk triggering a high alert. At this point, the mark is likely to flee. Track them and execute before they reach an exit.
There you go. So I was nearly in danger of kind of failing the contract by getting discovered. You still have a chance to take out the mark, even if the level's on high alert, even when he's fleeing. So just for now, let's see if we can. It's a perfect opportunity to take it out. There we go. Goodbye,
Very
Marcus.
expedient, 47. Extract to the agreed waypoint.
So here's the final score tallying up. We'll go to the tally screen.
Oops. This is an alpha build, so bear with us.
Development build.
The team must be intensely screaming at the office right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
But this is what happens when you go as much in depth with the game. We're finding, we're able to get some super high scores. So obviously we're breaking the game.
We're breaking the game.
Exactly.
It's beyond the capacities of what we're.
Exactly.
But just a couple of other things is as you progress through the game, you actually get new weapons. Each one of these weapons has different types of personalities, different types of behaviors. So you can actually. Do we want to carry on with this demo? Or?
Well, we can pick it back up.
We can pick it back up, right? I'll just shoot Marcus Krug and I can show you one of these weapons. So let's have.
So let's go for next show.
Let's just
fast
go.
Skill.
Yeah, here we go. Just get.
Is Marcus Krug, an advertising billionaire who runs a lucrative.
There we go. That's the quick way of doing it.
Target is a confirmed kill, sending a chopper to exfiltrate.
But as you can see, my score is really low there. So. Okay, here we go. So this is our tally screen. We'll come back to that in a second. As you can see here, I've earned enough experience with these weapons to unlock them. And unlock new abilities. So as you play with the weapons more, you actually gain experience. New things like what was appearing on the left-hand side there, they actually open up new abilities for the weapon. And on the right-hand side, you have these custom abilities which allow you to customize your gun as you see fit. So choosing the right loadout is all part of the strategy for getting these high scores. So if you just close that, you see our roulette here. For killing key targets, you also get awarded parts, which are used to fill in blueprints later on down the line as well. So all of these weapons are built as you go along. And as you can see on the left-hand side here, there's a whole bunch of different ways of scoring points within the level. Pat and I have been sort of competing quite fiercely over the last few days to try and work out who can get the highest high score, and we've got very, very creative with some of the stuff we managed to achieve.
I just got bumped to the third place, dang it, Patrick.
So that's essentially Hitman Sniper.
Excellent. Well, that sure was an interesting first look. What would you say to the community right now? Do you have any future plans, and what's the main message you want to give them?
Well, we got a lot of plans for this game. We really, really want to make this game have a lot of legs and give it a lot of longevity. The biggest thing I think that's important to us is that we're listening to the fans. We know that we can get a lot of good information from them about what they like, what they don't like, what they'd like to see more of, what they'd like to see less of. So we really want to try and consider this game as a partnership to leverage the fans and newcomers alike to deliver a game that everyone can enjoy. So it's really important to us that we get that relationship.
Excellent. Again, the game is going to come out this fall on iOS, Android phones and tablets, so stay tuned. We will be releasing additional information throughout the summer as well. So let's go back to Twitter and ask a couple questions from the audience. My first one comes from James Mackey. His question is, will I be able to roam around, or will Hitman Sniper be mission-based? Whatever it is, my buddy is ready.
Excellent. You won't be able to, unfortunately, roam around. Well, it's a fixed position sniping game. Every one of the contracts has a different sniping position. Yeah, so you're fixed in place, but it allows you to read the scene a lot more easier and become much more accustomed to where everyone is.
All right, I got one for you, Patrick, as well. I know Evans is asking, I know that more levels are on the way for Hitman Go, but will there be a Hitman Go 2 with significant gameplay upgrades?
At this point, all I'll say is that obviously, if fans want more Hitman Go, well, we'll provide for more Go. That's all I'll say.
Excellent. Sohail wants to know, when is Hitman Sniper releasing and what are the Android requirements? So again, it will be released this fall, and we are doing our best right now to have the most devices covered on the Android side. So I took this one on. Sorry for stealing your questions. And then we also have Gustas that wants to know, will the sniping in the game be as it was in Hitman Sniper Challenge, or will it be more open and diverse?
We've really gone to town on the sniping and made sure that there's actually a lot more sort of creativity that the player can do in our version of the game. So there's going to be a lot more sort of diverse opportunities. One thing that's important as well is that the level actually evolves the more you play it. So new targets will appear. The mark actually changes over time. You get introduced to all of these kind of colourful characters that we have in the scene as well. So it really is an evolving experience that you can kind of really uncover lots of creativity in.
Excellent. We also have Stanisha, who wants to know, with Hitman Go, why did you decide to go with mobile phone platforms instead of mobile consoles like the PS Vita?
Well, we designed Square Enix Montreal and really focused on becoming the center of excellence for mobile and tablet devices in the group. So that's why for us, initial focus was making sure that it was perfect on iOS and Android devices. We'll see down the road where we go with it.
I have another one for you, Ollie. It's from White Link. What do you think is important in the Hitman franchise, and how do you intend to translate it into a mobile game?
Well, we've taken a lot of the stuff from the most important thing is feeling like an empowered assassin. That's by far and away the most important thing. Getting the player as close as possible to that experience was we wanted to remove a lot of the friction that comes with games of this type on tablet. So we didn't want any of the complicated button layouts or anything like that. And we wanted to get this kind of tactility in there, so you actually feel like you're playing with the weapons. A lot of the other tropes from the Hitman franchise are in there. We're using the body disposals, we've got the accident kills, we've got the whole kind of play through to perfection. So it's not really how great your run through is, but how much you've kind of managed to ace it and be very stealthy. So it really does feel like a Hitman game.
Excellent. Another more high-level question, this time from Abacadabra. What's your favorite part when creating a game as a creative director?
I think my favorite part is working with the team. I mean, shout out to the Square Enix Montreal guys. They're a fantastic team. They've got some great people there, great guys and gals. They're all very passionate. They're all very, very driven.
And they're all watching us right now.
And they're all watching us right now, right? So, no, I think that working with the team and seeing this game kind of transform into what it is now, it's very proud, especially when you see it here on the show floor. There's people playing it all the time. There's lineups for it, and it's there on a 30-foot screen as well. It's terrific payoff. So
and it's a feeling that would be great to share with them, like live on the show. It's something I find very interesting with those kind of events. Is I wish I could bring you all guys here.
Yeah. But it's they're an amazing team. They did an amazing job.
Excellent.
It's the best part for me.
Yeah. Patrick, any few last words?
It's an amazing feeling just to showcase your game. Again, we're super critical about the games that we're making. We're always challenging ourselves to making better and better. But when you put it in the hands of consumers, of journalists, of fans, we're doing a great game.
Excellent. Well, good stuff, everyone. We hope you enjoyed this short presentation. Remember to follow us on Twitter via the Hitman handle or the Square Enix Montreal Twitter account. Also, all the information that is going to be released in the future will go through the hitman.com blog, so don't forget to check that out as well. And yeah, enjoy the show for the rest of you. And if you are here at E3, come by and play the game. It's awesome. And Ollie is there to do the interviews as well, so have a good one.